had a lot of criticism for the president. Now, your tune seems to have changed. So, when is your own move? When are you leaving PDP to join APC?
Although I can't see who's asking that question. I didn't come for your program so you can try to be cheeky with me. Stop that.
I can't be cheeky with you because I'm sure I am older than you. Okay. So I cannot be cheeky with you, sir.
Okay, I don't know who's speaking. I can't see you.
That's Yeni and Nicola Bokuti.
All right,
so, let's take a few more questions.
Sister, my beloved sister, Joe. Okay, auntie, I take that back.
All right.
I then asked you another question. I must tell you. I said, what about this local government money? He said, Shegun, I went to that court because I just wanted the money to get to the local government so that our people can feel it. And I said, are you not going to bully the governor? He said, Shegun, democracy will give me problem. I have to go through the court. How can I be talking to the president at that level and somebody think that I went there to go and be talking about who's going to eat semovita tomorrow morning? Do I tell you that I'm hungry? I've been in PDP since 1999. Never living. So you can do the maths and say, what kind of person is Shegun? When I wanted to go to the president's meeting, I drove to Chief Obasanjo's house. Where's my father? I wanted to inform him, but he wasn't at home and I had to go. My father tore his card and left PDP. I didn't leave. Otuma Gbenga Daniel, my leader, left PDP how many times and how many years ago? I didn't leave. I'm not that flippant. I'm not.
Sir. Yeah.
But I'm not going to have anybody, with due respect, say that I can love their own for their own benefits and then hate my own so that by loving my own now, I'll be guilty. It's not going to happen.
Okay,
if I have to help Bola, if I have to be with him, if I have to work with him, if he tells me we're going to deploy the best of our capability, and the best of our ability is not talking, I guarantee you the best of the ability I bring to the table is not talking, Spokesperson interface was created so that we can be engaging the society. Better and deeper things are available that I can put on at his disposal.
If I agree with you. So let me ask you this question. You know, every action we take, there's always the end goal in mind. And I would like to know what your end goal was, having this conversation with the president.
You're brilliant. I like that.
Then secondly, I want to ask two in one so that we can move. How do you respond to, your critics who have seen this as a betrayal of your roots of opposition?
Okay, good. Let me start with the end goal. When I was done with him, I sat up, I slept a bit, and then I woke up about 3 o'clock, reflecting and asking myself, Shegun, what really is the end goal? And to be honest, I can't really immediately potential possibility. There are also potential consequences. If you say, Shegun, come and be in my government, I'm not the type of person who tolerates psychophancy. I can't stand when a leader is seated and people are standing one after the other just doing psychophancy. It gets on my nerve. So I have to think about that, which is the kind of thing you see around them. Then the other thing is that I'm the type of person who truly likes that the nation is working. Shall I now for that not want to contribute? So when we get to that bridge, we'll cross it. If I want to contest an election, we'll discuss it. And that will be on the basis of which political party, given that I come from Ogun, the Southwest, can best carry my ambition. Then the second question, what my critic and all that. I have asked myself very deeply that are we going to be a nation of seeing no good in people? Or are we going to be a nation, am I going to be a leader that will be managed by the mob? Leaders don't instigate society or motivate society so that they can be obedient. That's how you create mob culture and a lot of irritation. Leaders instigate society so that they can be discerning and take clear, intelligent decisions. I have no need for a mob. Because those who want all these obedient mobs, I'm not meaning in terms of Peter though, I'm just using a phrase. Leaders don't instigate society for obedience. That's like you're trying to make people just kowtow to you and lick your spirit. I don't do that kind of thing. I want society to be able to open up their mind. I want them to be able to think. I want them to take rational decisions for themselves. And even, let me tell you something. I told Ashaju, I said, Ashaju, Any election that has not been casted and counted cannot be called in the bag. So you may win or you may lose. It's not my business. What is more important for me is I have a need for you post-president. So better make sure you put yourself together and be alive and come back to the Southwest, because there are things I want to do with you tomorrow or we have to do together.
This is how they start. Mainly they go and see Tinubu. They become unnecessarily aggressive, become dull. All their eloquence and grandiloquence and sensitivity will die. Look at you now. You are now becoming attacking because you want to vilify or validate the reason you don't. Hey, is that why you called me here? Do they not have right to ask you questions? See, Shegun, this is who Tinubu turns you to be. No matter how much of panache, of class, of ephemeras you ensues, of beauty of the brains, nearly you go into this camp, you automatically Tinubu is the one calling you. If you people say that Tinubu is not scared, how come after having over 22 governors endorse him, he's still calling small politicians? I'm not sure Shegun has any form of electoral value as it were in his constituency. The most he has is that because he's eloquent, he's able to talk. So you are beyond just having governors in your camp that you are going to use to get your way. You are still looking for spokesperson. Why are you worried? Why are you looking for spokesperson? People that have English, people that can confuse and convince people, so to speak. You see, and I say the man is scared. He wants to sink everybody. No problem. I'm only worried that am I even worried? I'm not. I'm not worried because you see, I'm worried that this is what you have turned Nigeria, and this is the time to stand out and stand up. This is the time to stand out and stand up. When everybody is falling to a ship because somebody's ambition, you by yourself, if you have done well, Tinubu have put in effort to provide quality governance to Nigerians, to have been the leader that Nigeria wants, to have been able to put in effort to get Nigeria out of this mess. Would you need all of these persons to come into your boat or your ship to be able to prove a point that you can win a re-election bid that you didn't, of course, win in the initial stance? This is the situation. See, Shegun, is it show me or that? So you want to insult somebody because the person dared to ask a question. Because for you, it is a matter that should not be spoken about. Now you are apologizing. Be careful. And the rest, everybody, I'm aware that a lot of you are still going. I'm hearing that there are several governors, even in the southeast, Enugu. The one I heard the most that I cannot believe, but it's still possible, is Labour Party's only governor in the country, Alex Oti, that is a friend of Bola Tinubu, and don't be surprised he joins in before the elections and all of that. So Nigeria should be ready for all of these surprise and somersault of a kind. We'll be here. No wahala. No wahala. We'll be here. 2027, it will be. It go be.